I have some incredible news for you, but I also need to share a word of caution. The good news is that if you commit to speaking this powerful prayer for just 30 seconds each day, you will be astounded at the transformations that come into your life within a mere 30 days. But the bad news? If you don't follow this method exactly, or if you choose not to act on it at all, you'll likely continue to attract the opposite of what you desire. You may find yourself praying, yet seeing your reality move further from your wishes. So, if you're ready to be amazed, prepare yourself for what's coming next. Welcome, my friend. If you're new here, I'm so glad you're joining us. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you haven't done so yet, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. I also have something special for you, a free success hypnosis to reprogram your subconscious mind. Over 1.3 million people from all around the world have already experienced its power. It's been life-changing for many. Whether it's attracting money, landing a new job, or meeting your soulmate, it works. All I ask is that you share your success story with me, because I truly want to hear how it's transforming your life. Now, let's dive into this prayer technique. It comes from the wisdom of Neville Goddard, who said, "When you pray, enter into your closet, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father which is in secret, and your Father which is in secret shall reward you openly." So, what does it really mean to enter your closet? He's not referring to physical clothes, but to an internal space, a space where you renounce the limitations of your senses and your current circumstances. You're shutting the door to everything that distracts you from your divine potential. When you do this, you are essentially entering into the feeling of your prayer already being answered. That's when the universe responds to you. Neville goes on to explain that prayer isn't about what you ask for, but about how you prepare yourself to receive it. It's the mindset of already having what you desire, not just asking for it. This principle is echoed in Mark 11, verse 24, which says, "Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you will have them." These words are not just a cute phrase. They're the foundation of understanding how the universe works. It's not enough to simply ask. You must prepare for the manifestation of your desires. So, take a deep breath right now. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. As you exhale, let go of any tension and smile, because everything is about to change. The universe has brought you here to this moment for a reason. You may have been praying for certain things that haven't arrived yet, but after practicing this technique, things are about to shift dramatically. The key takeaway here is that prayer is not about pleading or hoping. It's about aligning your thoughts and emotions with the certainty of already receiving what you desire. If you want to attract abundance into your life, you need to embody the mindset of already having it. This is exactly what Matthew 13, verse 12 tells us. "For whoever has, to him more will be given, and he will have abundance. But whoever does not have, even what he has will be taken away from him." This verse isn't about punishment or judgment, but about the state of your readiness to receive. Those who already believe they have what they want, who are prepared mentally and emotionally for it, will receive more. It's about cultivating a mindset of abundance, not scarcity. I used to misunderstand this concept when I was younger. I thought it meant that some people were favored by a vindictive, judgmental God. But the truth is, I simply didn't understand the deeper message. Once I grasped this idea, that it's not about begging, wishing, or hoping for what you want, but about preparing yourself to receive it, it completely changed my life. So, ask yourself, have you truly prepared to receive what you want? Are you living in a state of abundance, believing that what you desire is already yours? If not, now is the time to make that shift. As you move forward, keep in mind that it's not about the words you speak, but the energy you carry when you pray. Get ready to attract the life you've always dreamed of. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. When it comes to manifesting anything in your life, whether it's wealth, love, or success, it's not about simply waiting for it to arrive, nor is it about desperately wanting it. The truth is, you must already have it in your perception, in your spirit, in your feelings, and in your consciousness. This is the secret to unlocking the abundance that you desire. For example, You can ask for money, you can pray for it, you can beg God for it, but if your consciousness isn't aligned with having abundance, then you're not truly ready to receive it. The biblical principle that, to those who have, more will be given might sound puzzling at first, but when you understand it, it becomes clear. If your mindset is focused on lack, on poverty, fear, or betrayal, then all you can attract is more of the same. But when your consciousness is tuned to abundance and possibility, you open yourself to receiving the blessings that are already yours. This isn't just about the
I have died every day waiting for
It's been proven
you.
that how we observe the world around us can literally change the reality we experience. Let me show you how this principle has transformed my life. I used to feel like my YouTube channel wasn't going anywhere. Despite my prayers and efforts, the growth was slow, and I became frustrated. It felt like I was begging for success, watching my numbers barely budge. But when I truly began to shift my mindset, embracing abundance and trusting that success was already mine, everything changed. What once felt like a stagnant situation suddenly began to experience what can only be described as nonlinear growth. The success didn't go from small to slightly bigger like a steady climb. No, it exploded. The growth wasn't just incremental, it was exponential. Instead of going from $20,000 a year to $22,000, I jumped to $40,000, $80,000. Instead of struggling through relationships that were just okay, I attracted my soulmate. It was like going from A to Z, bypassing the slow and steady, and embracing radical transformation. This is the power of your consciousness and perception, the power of the observer effect, which is one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern science. Scientists have shown that the atoms making up everything around us, your body, the chair you're sitting on, the air you breathe, are not solid. They're 99% empty space, vibrating at such a high frequency that they appear solid. But what's even more mind-blowing is that the subatomic particles that make up these atoms sometimes exist as solid, observable particles, and other times they exist as invisible waves of energy. This phenomenon, known as the observer effect, shows that the way we observe reality can literally change it. When a scientist looks at an atom under a powerful microscope, it may appear as a solid particle in space and time. But, depending on how it's observed, the very same atom can also appear as an invisible wave of energy, non-physical, unobservable. The key here is that the act of observation itself, the consciousness of the observer, dictates whether the atom is solid or not. It's the consciousness that shapes the material world. This principle is true in your life too. Before your prayers are answered, before your desires are fully manifested, the universe holds them as potential, like invisible waves spread out over space and time. You may not see them yet, but the moment you begin to live from the mindset of already having what you desire, you bring those waves into physical reality. You stop waiting and start preparing to receive. When you adopt this mindset, your success won't be linear or gradual. It will be exponential. You won't go from a job that barely pays the bills to a slightly better one. You'll leap from scarcity to abundance. You won't attract a relationship that's good enough, but one that fills your heart in ways you didn't even know were possible. So, how can you start shifting your consciousness to align with this truth? It begins with belief. Not just belief that your desires are possible, but belief that they're already yours, living within you now, ready to manifest at the right time. The more you embody this mindset, the more your external reality will begin to shift to reflect the internal shift you've made. Remember, it's not about waiting for your breakthrough. It's about believing, feeling, and living as though the breakthrough is already here. You are the observer of your reality, and your perception holds the power to shape it. So, begin to live in the consciousness of abundance, and watch as your reality follows suit. The concept of manifestation isn't just spiritual, it's scientific. Think about it. Once you observe something, you become part of it. That's the basis of the observer effect. a powerful principle that shows how your consciousness can influence reality at the most fundamental level, right down to the subatomic particles that make up everything. So when you pray or set intentions, it's not just about words. It's about tapping into this quantum potential. Your thoughts, feelings, and energy interact with the universe at the most basic level, influencing everything from your finances to your health, relationships, and even your career. Now, let's dive into how you can use this principle in a simple yet powerful prayer technique that takes less than a minute but can change the course of your life. You create your reality from the inside out, from the very core of your being, and this prayer taps into that potential. To begin, you'll want to start with Neville Goddard's famous advice: assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This means you must feel what you want to experience as though it's already yours, because when you align your emotions with your desires, you are literally changing the fabric of reality itself. Here's how you can do this. Start by saying, "Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for blessing me with everything I could ever desire: the money, the love, the health, the success, the relationships. I am so grateful I possess it all now." Repeat this a few times until you feel it in your bones, until you're immersed in the energy of that truth. Next, bring your specific desires into focus. Let's say you want a dream home or a successful career. Picture it vividly in your mind, or even hold a photo of it in your hand. This is your imagination at work, your personal observer effect. If you can't visualize, just look directly at the photo and let it evoke the same feelings of gratitude and excitement. Now, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine that the universe is waiting for you to prepare to receive what you've asked for. Picture yourself already having it. How would you behave if you knew it was on its way? You'd smile, right? You'd be filled with excitement and gratitude because you'd know it's already yours. This is where the magic begins. Your energy, your body language, starts to mirror the truth of what you want. As you're repeating your prayer and visualizing your desires, let that smile grow naturally. Let the feeling of gratitude flow through you and allow your body to stand tall. Your posture is key. Sit up straight, feel your feet firmly planted on the ground, and hold your head high. This physical alignment mirrors the emotional and energetic shift you're creating. Your spine is the gateway to the universe. It's the energy channel that connects you to everything you want. While doing this, stay connected.
I've died every day waiting for
As you do this practice
you.
daily, you'll start to notice changes. Your energy will shift, and reality will begin to reflect the vibration you're putting out. In case you haven't heard it today, you are powerful. You are loved. The universe is already conspiring in your favor. Keep going. Keep practicing this technique, and watch how quickly your desires start to materialize. I've pinned the prayer in the comments below so you can copy it and keep it close. Use it every day, especially for the next 30 days, and prepare to receive all the greatness that's coming your way. You're creating your reality one moment, one feeling at a time.